I greet you at this time. I'm happy to be at the comfort of your home with you at this time. I have a very important point to discuss with you at this time. Are you an event management? Are you in control of the events that goes on in your life? I have come today to encourage you to be the manager of events that goes on in your life. I have come to ask you some questions that I want you to answer honestly. Are you the one that control the events in your life, or the events control your life? Are you the event manager? And I want you to know that in life, events will occur. What are the events? Events are particular things that happen that is so significant in your life. How do you control it? How do you manage it, viewers? It doesn't matter whether you are a female or male. Events will come, whether you are youth, whether you are an old person. In your marriage, take for example, in your career, in your businesses, how do you manage the event? I quickly want to share some nuggets with you, and I believe if you follow this principle, it will help you in whatever that you are set to manage. The events of life happen to be part of things that you cannot but to do with. But you need to plan ahead before you actually have an encounter with any event. It could be a negative or positive event. How you manage it, how you react to it, how you undo it, the knowledge that you have, the capacity that is in you at that time, your ability to undo that event is what makes the difference. To be honest with you, a lot of people do go through a lot of challenges and events, I want to call it, in life. But how you manage yours makes the difference. And today I want to say to you that how do you control yourself? One of the key things that I want you to look into in your life is your emotion. How do you undo your emotion? Because challenges will come, and first thing that it will hit is your emotion and how you think. You need to have a strategy to deal with situations in life. You are the event manager for your life. What are the things that you need to put in place? I want to ask you, what are the things that you've already put in place? What are the things that you need to put in place? Have you able to learn from the past experience? Have you reviewed anything that has happened in your life? Let me call it an event. Have you learned from it? Are you writing it down? Do you take any notice of what you could have done better, or what you could have done at that time that you did not do? As a result of your action, what was the thing that happened in your life? You are the event manager. Go and understudy, go and shadow people that organize an event. Apply the same principle to your life, daily events, and I can assure you that you will be a good manager for your life. You need to be in control of events. If you are not prepared enough, if you don't have the capacity or the knowledge, if you don't know who you are, you cannot be in control. The event will control you, and it can actually affect the way you react. It can affect your results in life. It can affect what you are doing. It can affect your life quality. It can affect the value that you place upon your life. In life, if you don't have a good way of managing the event that comes your way, your quality of life will be up to nothing, and you need to be careful. Are you looking on to somebody else, or you are blaming somebody else for things that happen in your life? The events that happen in your life, are you blaming somebody else? Are you blaming your parents? Are you blaming your spouses? Are you blaming your friends for it? You need to look deeply. Are you blaming yourself? You need to look deeply. You don't have to blame yourself. What can I learn from this event? Why did this event occur? And next time, how can I prevent this event from happening? It is very, very important. It is called life management. That's why I call the topic of this discussion event management. You are the best event management that could ever exist for yourself. And if the care is not taken, you can be the one that stands in the way of your progress in life. And you really need to take this on board. These are the little things that we look at and we think that, oh, it doesn't matter, and then you just overlook it, and then before you knew it, you don't know what you're doing. If you are able to manage your events very well, these are the things that you will stand to gain. You'll be able to have a good decision making techniques. You will be able to know why you make some decision, or why you reacted, or why you take some action, the reason behind it. Let me tell you, if you are somebody that you are so dominant that in what you do you have a high capacity in driving issue through, in sorting out challenges and situations, then it affects the way you make decisions. If you are somebody that you are steady in your ways, it affects the way you make decisions about life and how you manage your life. If you are somebody that influential, that you can influence people, carry people along towards a cause, it affects the way you make decision and manage your life. If you are very complacent, nothing seems to steer you up, nothing seems to encourage you, then you can be so dominant it affects. Some people will procrastinate on things that they need to do and get result now. If you are somebody that procrastinates, you can never be a good event manager, because before you know it, the event will have actually landed on you before you are aware of it. You need to think ahead of yourself. You need to work with a plan if you want to be a good event manager. I'm talking about your life. If you are able to put your life in a better perspective, then you'll be able to manage other. If you understand what I mean, you'll be able to manage your business very well. You'll be able to manage your career very well. You'll be able to do what you ought to do. Very, very important. You will be on point. What are the points that you need to make in decision making? There are systems that you need to put in place. I call it DISC. You need to measure yourself all the time how you are doing. You need to be able to text your plan if it's working. If it's not working, then you need to re-strategize. Very, very important in life. Another thing that you need to do is to be able to evaluate. This is where I am coming from. Look at point A to point C. How far will it take you? How far did it take you? Why did it take you that long? And what can I do in the long run? You need to have a goal for yourself. I've come to you because I want to encourage you to be a good event manager in your life. Until I come your way next time, take care of yourself and review everything that you do. See you next time.